Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Getting ready to get started here quite soon with a match. Our opener of the night, it will be There Is No Team versus Deception. So everyone already in here, so gonna go ahead and ping the teams to start whenever they're ready. But yeah, so these two teams, both newer to the league, certainly not all new players by any stretch of the word, but coming in here, both teams 2-2 on the season. And interestingly enough, both of these teams, their losses were against Wireless Jacks and Nova. Their only two losses, both against the same teams. So coming in here for There Is No Team, aka Tint. They are sitting at an MMR of 1170 and 2-2 on the win-loss column. Their wins were against Reboot and Olympus. Meanwhile, for Deception, 1160 MMR, also 2-2, and their wins were against Galaxy and Chaos. So, you guys can't hear it because I still have them muted at the moment for you guys. But someone was asking, did Palidore say we can start? And they said, I don't care what Palidore said. Feels bad, man. Anyway. Nonetheless, they have been given the go-ahead, and indeed, here we go. So, game ready to start. Thank you, everyone in the chat or on the VODs for joining us today. Excited to get this one right underway. So we have There Is No Team over on the orange side. And on Deception for blue, they're going to come through with a disc. But yeah, so for the folks over here on Tint, it's Guygasm, Fair Enough, Caption, and Huzzah. Caption, we just saw him yesterday casting with me. Did a few games in a row yesterday evening, as this one gets slapped out of there. Back into the midline, but still retained here by Caption. So Caption going in from this corner, looking way deep across over to Huzzah. Huzzah gets it back to Caption. Caption off top, off the backboard, won't drop, but the second lob goes in for Fair Enough. And there's 2 points. A pair for There Is No Team. Now over on Deception's side, as they prepare to launch out here, we have Duller Ranger, who of course is the son of Fair Enough over on the other team. So it's a father versus son today. See who comes out ahead. We also have I Blow at Sports, aka I Be Low at Sports, and Mozzie, as well as Citrus, all coming in here to play. So that's a good reset over to Sports as they go over to the pocket now. Plenty of time to collect for Duller Ranger, coming away with that disc and looking for his passing angles as they do get it over to Mozzie. Mozzie pressured very well. A good delivery up here to I Blow at Sports. Now to Duller Ranger off that a sidewall, still contested hard, so nice defense from Tint to just pressure and force these rather quick passing plays. So over here be taken by I Blow at Sports, going to the center of the goal as well as the barrier. It's Duller Ranger. So first pair of points there for Deception now. So yeah, see Duller in there in the chat before the match had started. It said, this will be a fun match. We have Gilligan as well and Dash. Late Toast all joining. 5-Spotted Dog and Whirlwind Winter. There's that tongue twister from Winter. As they go up here, getting splintered with the punches, but back to I Blow at Sports in the back line as Caption tries to contest. Gets it over to Citrus, and Citrus looking for a clear as a bunch of players eventually get stuck in mid, but the initial regrabs, or just grabs alone, had gotten them some boost. In here, though, Duller Ranger just going to find that one-on-one on Guy. And does manage to come out on top with the 4th point on a Deception. Nothing deceiving about that one. It was just a straight-up goal. And he got it. So a few minutes off this clock already. And a few goals between the two teams. Guy rolling out here, looking for a pass over to Haza. And Haza gets it over, trying to get it to Fair Enough here, but not quite connecting. Still getting the rebounded play. So taking position now all on the bottom of the floor. Cut off nicely by Duller. Good to see Haza in the game, by the way, in competitive play now. Because he is one of those players who've been around for a long time, and I always thought when I was especially active playing and we'd play, mixed private scrims every once in a while, Huzzah was always one of the best players I felt like to never play a competitive match. I know a lot of it was just because of scheduling, couldn't really commit to those long Sundays as Citrus backs this one out over to Caption, just missing. I misread someone's name there, so ignore that. Caption was correct, though. Wasn't a back pass from Citrus, however. But anyway, point is, glad to see with the VRML scheduling, though, that Huzzah has been able to join into comp play because he's definitely someone who has a lot of skills and kind of looking forward to see how he showcases it over the weeks here as that pass just goes past Citrus. And Citrus, cross over to Mozzie. Looked like a good one, but just slightly beyond the fingertips. So Fair comes away with it. Going to be contested there. Huzzah just as well needs to get rid of that one, and he does. Duller trying to go for the stuns. Couldn't quite get them, but that deep clear now going off the wall to the bow tie and getting there really quickly was Guy, but not enough to snag that disc. And once again, back to the other side we shall go as that will roll fairly close to the goal. Rebounded briefly by Caption, getting the tap out, slinging it to the back line, the midline, and into the pocket now it goes for all these players. A pair of them meeting. Duller is there, fair enough, but Duller looking to sling that one just under. Couldn't get it. Caption, another slap clear into the mid lane. So thus far, very close game. We're about halfway through this first round. Citrus trying to collect that disc just off the wall, but off the fingertips instead. Still gets that rebound, slings one over to Duller. Duller now again. So far, Duller is the lead scorer for his team. All 6 points. Duller Ranger for Deception. Under 5 left in this first round, but Duller having himself a good one. Everyone in the chat there, Big John, Jimmy, Andy W, talking about school and things like that getting canceled. Yeah, a lot of things getting canceled, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. Fortunately that they're canceling, unfortunate the circumstances. There, that made more sense. Anyway, but regardless, that three-point shot just gets through. Huzzah knew what to do, apparently. I was about to say, risky play, but got it. So who am I to say anything else but good job from Huzzah. And there's the man I was talking about just a moment ago. But yeah, so I see Control Flirt Delete in there, aka Vivian. Good to see her there, stopping by here. Saying hi to the Echo community. Hi right back. But yeah, so a lot of things being canceled, obviously, as of late, but including our sports. We had NBA, MLB, NHL. All of it canceled. But you know what sport will not be canceled? Echo Arena. We're here to stay. I'm here to stay. And we're going to be here pretty much every day. Unaffected by the quarantine. And looking really mean here on the approach. It's Guy Gasm. Finds the chasm. That is to say the goal. And that's a 7-6 lead now taken. After some back-to-back goals from Tint. There is no team. Close game. 3:20 left now in this first round. So as Mr. Sports here, I below, not to be confused with I belove, as Duller gets it over there on that wedge, finds that corner pass just sailing through Mozzie and rebounded by Caption. So Caption slings it quick. There's a series of stacks from all parties involved, but getting there first is Guy from the sky, but just gets by the goal. So instead, we'll roll back into the midline. Rebounded here by Duller. Duller's going to be contested very quickly by Guygasm as he just looks behind him, trying to check and hopefully not get wrecked by those encroaching stacks, but just sailing past every which direction into the pockets. So now Guy contesting a Duller yet again. Seems like they're destined to do this forever, at least for the last 30 seconds anyways, and 30 seconds is forever, as we know, because math. Over here goes up high to Mozzie. Mozzie that is trying to find a pass bouncer over to the Pac-Man island, it looks like, but Duller unable to receive. And that one almost going in, but Guy will get a rebound. Won't miss that one. 3-point shot up by 4 now. 4, there is no team. It's 10-6 here. And just about 2 minutes left in round 1. See Strembitsky and Rocks in the chat as well, stopping by. And Mo Angry, a.k.a. Mo Jolly, a.k.a. Mojo Jojo, a.k.a. Moj, a.k.a. Emoji. I'm done. Fair enough. Over here coming in now with a 2-on-1. The pass just a bit off, but still getting it through. Maybe no. Caption has it stolen and looks like a clear, just ricocheting backwards into the hands of Duller now. Duller looking for that one. What a catch there by Guy. I don't even know if he meant to do that. Looked like he wasn't even looking that direction. That deep mail slot just missing, so mail is empty for today. But Huzzah looking to make a play now as he just dodges through a couple of defenders in the tunnel. All the pileups forming here, going over for Fair. Fair not there for the catch quite yet. Guygasm taking that one up top to the ramp and looking to position out here. Find their patient play if they can. Going for that two-man game, but maybe almost too focused on that extra pass. So now he'll have to back it out. Going down to Fair enough, but not quite enough mustard on that one. So looks like Deception can catch up. Anyway, Huzzah takes this back away, but Mozzie will try and get a clear. Another intercept this time going to Fair, taking it right back. So Huzzah receives this one. There is one at goal. That's I Blow It Sports. Huzzah trying to go for the goal. Does do so. And Sports just shrugging that one off, thinking that he had gotten the disc, the save, but maybe he did, but as far as the scoreboard is concerned, he did not. And that will be a shot up by 6 now as this round comes to a close for Team Tint. There is no team, but there is a win on the board for them after this first round. A Duller Ranger looking for one more, maybe, but just getting scored instead right in the head as Guy comes away with that one, and off that corner, going to roll just into the bubble as this one concludes. So 12-6. There is no team coming away with that one.
Capital G or lowercase g? That's the question. Capital G, lowercase r. Well, that can make some controversy.
See, I like having these comms unmuted, for not only because we can get the banter and whatnot, but it also fills in the little dead air while I'm putting in the scores between or after rounds end. So see, big brain door. In any case, it's a 12-8 here, or 12-6, sorry, on the victory for There Is No Team in round 1. Best of 3, of course, so we still at least have one more, hopefully 2 if we're lucky. Guygasm has the 5 points, leading it for Tint. 1 assist, 26 stuns. Over on Fair Enough's end, he has 2 points, 1 save, 16 stuns. Caption has 1 assist, 2 saves, and 6 stuns, and Huzzah has 3 points and 11 stuns. For Deception, it's Duller with all 6 points. For his team, 1 save and 11 stuns. I Blow It Sports with 1 assist, 3 saves, 7 stuns. Mozzie with 1 assist, 1 steal, and 10 stuns. And Citrus with 1 assist and 5 stuns. And that will be the stats for your first round. Gilligan calling out Guygasm for the 26 stuns. He's leading the way, but it's not anywhere near good enough for Gilligan. If it was Gilligan, he'd already be at 40, I guess. So the call-outs coming in from the brawler Gil. But now we will go to round 2. Don't mind that. Anyways, over here will be taken by Caption, going to Duller Ranger, and now right back into the hands of Fair. Has a deep back pass if he wants it, but maybe not. So instead, Huzzah looking for a deep pass. It's going to be a bit too strong, not quite meeting the trajectory of the teammate, but Caption still does get that only for a moment. Gets a stun now. Duller Ranger trying to recollect and just slingshot it over to Mozzie at barrier. Mozzie just working it around the back and through into the wall. That could be good. Almost a slap shot, redirecting it to the goal. Not quite able to convert, so would have been a great opportunity and quite the highlight if nothing else, but instead Fair Enough will just get it right back for Tint and looking for another pass that's just, again, a little strong, but still collecting that one. And Huzzah now over to the sidewall where Guy awaits. So Guy down low, he has a few teammates all in the same general area. Going to the backboard, but what a grab by I Blow It Sports. Gets the save. So brave. But gotta love that defensive play. Now Caption takes that away. They still have a chance here at offense, but being really bothered by a lot of brawls, an awful lot of brawls, as that one doesn't fall either. Bouncing off that pole. More stuns yet going through. Maybe that shot, absolutely not, says I Blow It Sports. You are very good at sports, sir. Guygasm. Right back again, though. This is yet another attempt. Beautiful pass, and there, finally 2 points. Took about a minute and a half. But what a defensive stand for Deception, and between the stuns and then those 2 saves from Sports, just a beautiful series of plays defensively, but could not get it to the other side, and ultimately that was their downfall for that little array of plays. So on to the other end, getting it without too much trouble will be the orange folk here for There Is No Team. Mozzie now looking for that shot. Going to be pretty deep, but on the other side, there's a rebound going to Duller Ranger. Duller Ranger being closed off by the defense does get it to Sports, to Citrus now. Citrus trying to spin, work it around the back one more time, but maybe too much time spent on that one with the defense draped all over. So instead, they'll just go right for that disc, and finding it first will be Mozzie. A duck through move, a grab through move. Fair enough. Gets the disc there off of some good hands. Sounded like the Deception player there. Just in disbelief over the grab, perhaps. But now Caption looking to make that play. So Caption going up just straight for it himself. You know what? Why not? Very good look. Trying to find teammates at first, I think. You saw him surveying the situation. They had teammates to the left, to the right. But then he looked straight ahead and he's like, oh, I have an open shot, so that's mine. And he took it. So I blow it Sports now. 4 points for Tint. So for Deception here, they need to get on the scoreboard a little bit. In the first round, it was only Duller able to put on those points. But looking for a little bit more juice here in the second round to force that round 3, if nothing else. Now, speaking of force, that was quite the forceful punch there. Huzzah taking it back and now getting to Caption. Caption makes it happen. There's a 3, 7 points to 0 so far in the second round. 4 minutes expired just about, and for There Is No Team, they're feeling pretty good. Meanwhile, for Deception, just want to see them slow it down a little bit. Slow it down, look for easier passes, perhaps. Of course, the defense there from Tint causing some disturbance in that force as they do force the turnover, go for the bounce shot. Is that going to go? No, it won't. Rebound maybe down low of a few players there. Caption now looking to attack. Huzzah, but off the head of Citrus, it looks like. So, juicing the orange there, I guess. And will be loose, knocked into the bubble area as Duller takes it away. Looks for a clear, does get that one off that side panel. And now into the other side I'll go. Here bouncing off, Huzzah, contested by Mozzie. And Guy does manage to just squeak away with it. As fair enough, over in mid, collects and reorients himself. Just spinning around, untangling, trying to mangle the goal for almost a shot. Just bouncing off the pole, fair enough. Gets a rebound now. Nice pass to Caption. Slap shot. Hockey may be suspended, canceled, what have you, but the slap shot is on for Caption, who conveniently enough is in fact from Canada, I'm pretty sure. So 9 points here so far for There Is No Team. Off again to just the same kind of strong just momentum building that they started in round 1. Not really losing any steam so far. For Deception, still needing to get on the board here. Mozzie contesting with Caption. Meanwhile, over on the disc, more contesting coming on. Trying to get that disc back. Mozzie does get somewhat of a clear, but just bounces right back to him. So up top now, cut off here. There's going to be Caption and Citrus in the area, and it will be Caption getting the sling through before the stuns go out. And quickly, look at that. A trio of players all there, and it's finally Huzzah with a goal. Could have been any one of them, though, based off that speed. Everyone just getting back right about the same time on that disc. Some nice grabs, some nice re-grabs, leeches, and all the words you associate with speed here in Echo Arena. It's all happening. Every bit of it. Now, I Blow It Sports going to the tunnel, finding Mozzie. Mozzie deep across. That is a great pass, and there you go to Duller for the first 3. Took him a while, but finally getting some points on the board off what was a fantastic assist directly across the court. And Duller, of course, the hot hand for Deception, just putting it home. But yeah, amazing pass there, and just picture perfect. Barely squeezed it through that Geo getting in the way. So that was the margin for error on that one was certainly small. Now Caption will get that pass up here to the ramp. All 4 players trying to approach that bubble at once. A bit of disarray as that disc gets sent astray into the pocket. Now another couple of people here. Guy just looking for a leech, nothing more. Avoiding the punches, avoiding getting stunned. That's a good awareness from Guy. And backing it out now, though, it's going to be iBlowout Sports in the goal. So Deception now a chance to get back on the offense. If they can find some more points, they're not out of it yet. They do need some fast offense. And perhaps at this point, too, maybe going for some of those threes, you know, punching out the goalies and whatnot, just because of the time difference. Maybe not necessary, but again, with each wasted second off of some of these bouncy clears, it's going to be more and more necessary. And yeah, approaching now 2 minutes left, a little bit over, going in, trying to find a soft assist, and another one, bit too strong. Guy getting that one into the barrier now as it gets slung out. iBlowout Sports the clear. And now some boost coming through, but great stun from Duller. Gets a nice grab there, enabling his teammate here, Mozzie, to go for that deep shot, but unfortunately, the stops in the midline by Duller. Able to brawl out some of that stack, but not all of it, as there was a goalie able to still get back for There Is No Team. So now into the bottom it goes. Duller Ranger looking for that one over to Citrus, but Haza comes away with it instead. Back into the pocket, back into the stacks. And now trying to react on this shot will be a miss. Looks like Duller gets there first. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Mathematical time running out, as Wit says, at the 1 minute mark if nothing happens here. And indeed, it's going to be unlikely, unfortunately, as this gets knocked loose. iBlowout Sports is trying to slap it through. And now just pretty much at the point where looking to score some more for There Is No Team, but another save that time coming from Mozzie. So we've seen a few great defensive plays right inside that goal area for Deception. It's just the offense they've unfortunately struggled at with today. So getting that one back here is Guy for Tint. Only 37 seconds left. A victory definitely in the books for There Is No Team. But still, maybe trying to get some more points, see if they can. That's a tight corner. But you know what? Found the results. A+ from Huzzah. And his team about to let out a huzzah because of the win. So well played to There Is No Team. Tint. Oh my. As the screams come through, and the game does conclude. So 14-3 here. And the 2-round sweep going in favor of There Is No Team. So heading to the highlights screen, take a look at it. It was 12-6 in round 1, then 14-3 in round 2. Strong effort from There Is No Team. Just everyone with points, everyone with assists, everyone with saves across the board. I mean, game highs to Hazard just by 1, Caption with a 7, Fair Enough with 4, and Guy with 5. But yeah, great cohesive effort there from them. 46 stuns from Guy. I'm sure Gilligan isn't happy with that one, even though it is leading by a hefty margin, but still. Over on on Deception's side, it's Duller with 9 points, 1 save, 1 steal, 26 stuns. And Mozzie with 2 assists, 1 steal, 22 stuns. And then iBlowout Sports with an assist, 6 saves. And some sick saves at that. And 18 stuns. But yeah, a victory just the same it will be for There Is No Team. They'll improve their record now to 3-2. Meanwhile, for Deception, falling to 2-3, the inverse. And with that said, that will be our match for the moment. There is one more coming. Someone's talking to me in game now. Did Palidore get back in this game? Don't think so. It's a 4-on-1 now. But anyway, yeah, there's one more game coming up in roughly 25 minutes. And that will be Space Force versus Olympus. So looking forward to that coming up soon. But I think until then, we will end this particular stream and be back with the next one. So until then, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League, and you guys in the chat have been quite great. So thank you for stopping by. I saw a lot of activity today. I wonder if it has anything to do with everyone kind of quarantining themselves these last couple days. Yesterday was pretty hyped too. The stream yesterday peaked at I think like 41, 42 viewers, which is pretty good for just a midweek match. Then today peaking in there somewhere, I don't know, 25 maybe it was. So yeah, a lot of activity. Maybe we do have to go with that suggestion we heard about getting Echo on ESPN or something. A lot of sports got canceled, right? So there's a lot of time slots on all the national sports channels. So why not? We can do it. Get Echo on there. Start a hashtag trend or something. I don't know. You never know. Worth a shot. But yeah, until next time, which is to say until about 30 minutes from now, I've been Palidore. This has been VRML, and we'll be back real soon. Have a good evening.